Hello, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in and following us, and hoping that we're able to give you some positive and good advice to help you get overseas. I know the midseason signing period is right around the corner, and then after that, you got some very good leagues beginning. So you want to get things, you want to start, really getting your name out there, and you want to do the right thing. The purpose of this video is to kind of advise you, to tell you what things you should do, what should you expect, and what should you not expect. Things that you should not do, things that are not good ideas. That a lot of people out there would consider scams. Um, so we'll go ahead and start. We'll start with lists. I know a lot of guys now. It's a new thing now. Everyone is buying lists, and a couple of guys who have played overseas are selling lists of team contacts, and guys are buying them for like $40, $50. And it sounds like a good idea. Everybody wants to really make it happen by investing little. So it sounds like a good idea, getting a list of 200-300 coaches for $40, $50. The reality of it is, it doesn't work like that. It really does not work like that at all. Because what's going to happen is you're going to invest money in this, and as a team owner, I know, because I get a lot of players emailing me, unless in the subject it's not referred by a specific person, someone that the team owner knows, the coaches know, they're most likely not going to open that email. Second of all, the coach is going to get a couple of emails, and around the fifth or sixth email, it's going to start going to his spam. And by the time the coach really gets tired of it, they'll just change their email. So by the time you purchase the list of emails, it's probably going to be changed. So you're just going to buy about, out of 100, you're probably going to have 20 to 30 emails you actually reach out to. And out of those 20 to 30, about 10 of those, they'll actually open. So that's not a good idea. That's probably not going to work. Second is camps. A lot of players want to do camps, and they go to places that have nothing to do with overseas basketball, in expectation, in the hopes of getting an overseas contract. For example, if you're going to Texas, Las Vegas, New York, Florida, New Jersey, doesn't matter. If you're going to those places, your only coaches are most likely going to be in attendance is some coaches from South America that have showed up for a free vacation. Especially those camps around July. A lot of clubs are not looking for players in July, really. So in June. So what you gotta understand is, if you're gonna do showcase, if you're gonna do camps, find ones who are overseas, because there's a good chance there's gonna be a lot of overseas coaches there. As a team owner, I've been contacted plenty of times to go to Vegas and all these places, just to show up at a showcase, and they would pay for all of my living accommodations, travel, and all of that. So be very careful with showcases. If you're gonna do them, do the ones in Europe, and do it. The most important time is the times that you're doing it. You want to do them. You want to do them right before seasons begin. Find out who's going to be there, what coaches are going to be there. Contact the coaches, make sure they're going to be there, and they have their eye out for you. Third, tours. Tours, I think there's not really that many of them. A lot of those tours, they'll go through Mexico, El Salvador, a couple of South American countries. About 10 people are staying in a little room. They'll play some teams that probably are not even looking for players. I probably can't even afford to bring in a player. But, it's a vacation. Out of all of those, that's probably the funnest one, because you'll get a vacation out of it. You'll meet new people, but you're probably not going to get a contract. Very, very rarely do tours go through Europe. They're very expensive. And again, a lot of those are not very successful, because as I've owned a team for the past 9 years, I've never, ever picked up a player from a tour team. I don't know anyone who has. I know several people who played against, colleagues of mine who have played against teams, tour teams, but never picked up a player. So be careful with tours. Those are not going to really help you at all either, and they're pretty expensive as well. So what I recommend is just networking, trying to schedule personal workouts with overseas teams, going to Europe. That's what I recommend doing. Don't do anything where there's like hundreds of other people are doing. Don't go to showcase. Don't go to a showcase where there's hundreds of people there. Don't do a tour where if you're a point guard and there's 10 other point guards and maybe like a 6'4" fat guy that's playing post. Don't do those. just network and, reach out to the coaches and try to get personal workouts. Agents, the thing about agents is agents are very, it's, the thing about agents is agents, they get 10% of players' contracts. And agents are going to represent good players. And if an agent is representing a good player, then there's a good chance they're going to get paid from it. So now if you're a shitty player, with all due respect, and you have an agent, your agent is probably pretty shitty, and he's probably representing about another 100 shitty players. And the way he's going to profit and the way he's going to benefit is if you by any luck get a contract somewhere and you've signed to him, even if he has done absolutely nothing for you, he's going to take 10% because he took that right from you. He took the 10% right from you. And I know it's the cheap as it doesn't cost you anything to get an agent, but getting an agent doesn't mean you're on your way. It's far from it. It just means if he gets you something, he's going to take 10%. So he does get paid. But if he does absolutely nothing, if he's not even in contact with you at all, for 6 months, you get a contract, you're in contract with him for 2 years, he's going to take 10%, even if he did absolutely nothing for you. So agents only highly recommend for high-level players who have many years of overseas experience, who come from D1 colleges, and players who are tall centers, who have European passports. That's the guys who are going to make most of the money. That's the guys who the agents are really going to mess with. So be careful with agents. Be very careful, with agents. Because what'll happen is you put your career in their hands and they might not do anything and you'll just waste time and throw it all away. So yeah, I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, we'll be more than happy, to help you. Because like I said, I own a team, I know the business, and I play. And I've been in Europe for over a decade. So I hope this works. I hope this helps. And I do genuinely wish everyone the best of luck in their professional basketball careers.